Tonight is the night. Tonight is the night. We are officially done with the Decades Challenge. We are entering the After Challenge. How are you guys? Hello, hello. Welcome on into the Joe Show. Man, guys, there's been a lot of time and effort that I have put into the writing, the creating, the Channel Point Redemption updates, just the entire making of this new challenge. And it's here. It's here. We finally made it. Are you ready? Are you as excited about this as I am? My goodness gracious. We're going to dive right in. Guys, the top of our rotation is Taylor Swift, her daughter Barbie, her son Brendan, her other daughter Betty, and her newest baby Franny. We have also wrangled in, we're going to call it her coven, which is a fellow spellcaster, Glenda the Good Witch. But guys, we've got a bit of prep work to do to begin our challenge. So I've already loaded into our household. We are going to be changing lots. We are moving from this location. If you guys have not had a chance to, I'm linking the, there is the Google Doc right there to our new After Challenge. And it's underground, guys. We're starting out in a bunker, a very small bunker at that. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab our most crucial and prized possessions from the household, and those are going to basically be like marriage licenses that we have hung up on the walls and pictures that we have on the mantle. But other than that, and perhaps, like, you know, since it's since it's Tay-Tay, we're going to grab her guitar, for example. But for the most part, everything else we're just going to leave behind and sell, if you will. And we're going to be moving to Strangerville. I did some prep work beforehand, offline, guys. I have prepped, I've gone into Strangerville, essentially demolished everything. So there's nothing left. Everything is completely just gone, except I didn't get rid of the science lab. It's still there. But anyways, so all of the lots are also already have different designs, bunkers underground. There's no accessibility to them yet. That'll be something that we figure out, but yeah. So without further ado, guys, let's get in here. Let's do this. I don't want to read the Google Doc. I want to be surprised throughout and not spoiled. Then Laura, let me go in and tell you. Let me just read the beginning of this challenge for you. You know what? I'm going to pop on back into this screen. You look like you're bundled up tonight, Joe. Laura Michelle. I even changed my lighting colors behind me to indicate just how cold it is. Just how cold it is. We are still, at this point, under an extreme cold warning. It's 27 degrees, but it feels like what does it say? Where's the feels like? Oh, 16. This is ridiculous. We got like 5 inches of snow yesterday, you guys. The last time that Pensacola, Florida got more than 3 inches of snow on record was the start of the Decades Challenge. It was in the 1800s, you guys. The heck? The heck? Seriously. Hey, Milo. Hello, Zoe. Crazy cold. Crazy cold. All right, guys, let's dive in and talk about this challenge. The Sims 4 After Challenge, created by Sims for Joe. What to do with your Sims after the Decades Challenge. Or, I guess technically, for me, it's been the Decades Challenge, but I feel like it could be, if you have gotten to the end of a Not So Berry challenge and you're like, I'm attached to this family, I don't want to let them go, what should I do now? Or something like that. It could be any challenge, really. At least I think so. So, have you made it to a point in your Decades Challenge that you're either ready to go back in time, start over, or simply want to do something a bit more challenging? Well, here you go. Similar to the time progression in my Decades Challenge, I'm adapting it for my stream schedule and rotational gameplay. Perhaps in this new world, time is kept differently, or not at all. I may adapt it later, but I'm thinking initially I'm just going to track rotations instead of years. So right now we spend 1 week at a family. We move forward. Once we get to the end of it, we move forward by 5 sim years or 5 years. But I'm not going to do it like that anymore. I'm just going to track it as rotations. And just like whenever I mention, I have a little asterisk here, death roll references. If you get 2 out of 3 dice rolls are evens, then your sim lives. But if 2 out of 3 dice rolls are odd, your sim dies. And just as in our Decades Challenge, here are some of the added rules for how we age our Sims up early. This is pretty much a copy pasta. Couple adaptations to it, primarily elders. Basically, I've said that, elders are not allowed to go to work at all. As soon as they age into an elder, they're okay to use their vacation pay before retiring, but they need to be done with work completely. So that's one of the kind of adaptations that I made for elders. All right, so the story. No one really knows what happened, but some say the writing was all over the walls and did what they could do to prepare. There were talks of nuclear power plant explosions, alien invasions, killer rabbits, and a global pandemic. Our small town was full of preppers, though, and Sims did everything possible to withstand whatever was coming and embrace the unknown next chapter of their lives. And then I have another asterisk here. If you don't play with multiple families or are looking for a typical rotation time frame per family, 1 sim week would be a good guideline for a rotation. So here is the rule set, and this is all because Laura, you especially have said you don't want any spoilers continuing further. I'm just going to read the initial rotation. Here's our house and building rules, and then we'll follow it up with the gameplay rules. So, house and building rules. Number 1, build a lot in Strangerville and completely clear it. Use the desert neighborhood if you don't have Strangerville. Number 2, use the following lot challenges, which I have not put on there yet, so I've got to make sure we do that. Simple living, off the grid, creepy crawlies, and filthy, if you have those. Add whichever lot traits you'd like to enhance your gameplay. I recommend private dwelling so that you don't have a lot of people walking around. Now we're going to build an underground bunker. Imagine it being done in a rush. We had to do this in a hurry, and limit it to 100 tiles in size. If you have the tiny home pack, that is the equivalent of a small home. So I am running it as a tiny home or a small home so that we get those added benefits. I am going to allow that in my challenge. You don't know when you're going to reach the surface again, so try to have everything that your Sims need, i.e. food items, things like that, because you're living off the grid. Or, have the little planters, things like that. The power grid was destroyed, so there isn't electricity, at least initially. This is your family's ark, so you're allowed to bring 2 of each small animal and planter pots. So when I say small animals, I'm meaning you can bring 2 chickens, you could bring 2 goats, you could bring 2 sheep. I'm thinking I'm going to only bring 1 of each, just kind of as a hard mode type thing, but that's to each their own. I said for the rules that you can bring 2. You're going to be underground, so think about the space that you've got. As a prepper, you think ahead and you place a grocery order to stock up on flour and sugar. So that's one of the things that we need to do before we move our Sims, guys, is we need to get our grocery orders placed. So under our gameplay rules, after the initial impact, we cannot leave the bunker at all. At all. No visitors either. Nobody. You can delete the door or the ladder to the surface if your Sims cannot abide by those rules. Since your Sims cannot leave their bunker, there's no school or work. If they have vacation time, you can use vacation time. And you may choose to do away with your careers altogether during this uncertainty. Depending on the type of career it is, like entertainer career, a business career, something like that, where, you know, it's like you're not needed anymore. Without a power grid, we have no phones either. So try to keep your Sims from using. I'm thinking isn't there like a silent mode or something like that? I think. And here's the thing too. With level 5 handiness skill, you can add rain barrel collection. At level 10 handiness skill, you can add windmills. Now I know that it's like, well, Joe, you said you can't go to the surface. Use your imagination, y'all, okay? We're gonna use our imaginations here. It's as though they were there all along and we just learned how to plug them in. Something like that. We no longer have access to modern medicine, so hello death rolls for illness moodlets. Also, bye-bye to birth control. So Sims must try for a baby each time they woohoo. And here's a new thing, guys, because they're living underground. They could die at birth. We're gonna death roll every time a Sim gives birth. There are also no antidotes to poisoning. Uh-oh, are those green circles on your body? Guys, this could be really tough. This could be really, really tough. Like, I feel like I'm implementing hard mode. Hey, Sarah, I was watching past Joe and lost track of time for current Joe. Well, you know, I'm just gabbing still. I'm just gabbing. Hey, cat lady. Hello there, Telmo. So, guys, let's get in. Let's get in here. Let's do it. Are you ready? I'm ready. So, we're here at Tay-Tay's house. I've told you I've already loaded in. She is the first household that we're going at. We're going to be saying goodbye to this lovely, lovely barn dominium that I just, I'm going to miss it. But let's go ahead. As I mentioned before, I do want to take the time to grab our most prized possessions. She has been married a few times, so we've got a few marriage licenses. We've got a few babies, so we want all of that. Also, nectar. Need that if we're going to be living underground for who knows how long. What else? Guys, is there anything else? Let's just take a gander around the house here. Do I have it all uploaded on the gallery? So I figured after the fact I'll go ahead and I'll upload. I wanted to get all of the personal items, if you will, out of these houses. So that was kind of my thought process. Get all of the personal items out and then I can upload them. I wonder how much would corrupt a Joe that she's this ruthless. It's all about the challenge, Laura. You know, it's seriously, it's so much about the challenge. Okay, guys, I'm not seeing anything else that's absolutely necessary. Though we do need to place a grocery order. Also, I have decided, and it's not written in my rules, but I think this will be a really cool addition to the rule set here. I'm adding to my rules. Oh, yeah, we're bringing that. That once I make a group meal, I'm not going to be able to store it. In other words, once it goes bad, it goes bad. Like the refrigerator is going to be for storing our fruits and vegetables and milk and eggs. Okay, so we have enough We're good. We've got 15 and 11, 15 sugar and 11 flour. That's plenty. So we're not going to do a grocery order here. We have so much. We can't be blamed for Joe agreeing with devious suggestions. Can we call it the turn the fridge around rule? Yeah. It's essentially going to be like that, yes. Is this going to go bad in her pocket? This cheese? It is. That's fine. These are going to wind up going bad. I'm going to leave the dough and the batter behind. Okay. Sorry. It's no longer going... Oh, we gotta sell our horse. We can't bring a horse underground, guys. So we're going to, sadly, say goodbye to Fearless. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna move. Yes. I do. A horse's simoleon value is determined by their skill level, competition performance, quality of care, and age. Oh, I didn't know that. Huh. Okay, guys. We're moving. It's happening. How do I do this? If I want to move the entire household... oh, I can't do it while the horse is being sold. Okay. I thought my horse was gone, but... Can I now? Yes. Alright, we're gonna move. Now... I guess I should upload this to the gallery, right? Should I go ahead and upload this? Let's just upload it so that, you know, better safe than sorry, I think. There's a whole... Oh my gosh. We're just gonna pretend like we didn't even see that right there. We did not even see that. How do you spell barn dominium? I think it's barnda. No. A cute barn home with lots of animals. I'm just gonna go ahead and update it like that. Upload it right there. I don't even know how many bedrooms, how many bathrooms, none of that stuff. Share it. Let's go ahead and save that new one. Barndominium. Thanks, Laura Michelle. Okay, it's up there. First one is down. Play. Let's move. Sorry guys, you're gonna have some dirty dishes whenever you download it. Some books on the floor. But I didn't give you the wine. I'm sorry. I remembered to grab my wine. Alrighty. So, what I did beforehand, you guys, on my little cheat sheet I've got going here, is I looked at what the household value of each of these homes were, each of these households were, And I'm going to go ahead and move them in based on who has the most money is going to go into the most expensive lot. This one in the back here, right? Yes, this one in the back here is the most expensive lot. And Tay-Tay's family has the most money out of all of our families. So here we go. What a nice view we've got here. We're going to sell all of our furniture and start over. Do you guys feel nervous at all? Yeah, me too. Let's go. Let's go. That's the least of our worries. Exactly. So guys, do we go into our bunker via a ladder? No, we've got a baby. I think we should have a stairwell. Guys, this is our first time living in Strangerville here. Just saying. Where the only thing stranger than the people is the flora. Yeah, we haven't defeated Mother. So it just also adds to the total vibe we've got here. Oh my gosh, look at our baby all the way up here. Why is the mailbox? Anyways. I'm gonna grab it and put it up here. So, here's what this one looks like underground. Boom. Limit to 100 tiles in size. Guys. This is it. This is 100 tiles. Oh, sounds great, Zoe. I love that. Let me make sure that we get our correct. So some of the perks that we get just for having our nice tier 3 small home, we have the light and the load. Using less space means using less energy, which means lower bills, and feeling fine all the time, so our buffs last twice as long. But we've got to get our challenges. Now, the challenges I call for are simple living. Boom. Off the grid. Creepy crawlies. And filthy. From clogged sewers to grimy counters, this place seems to get dirty really quickly. Guys, we're gonna get so sick. We're gonna get so sick. Oh boy. So, lot traits though, we're gonna do, where is private dwelling? There's private dwelling. So we're gonna be able to determine all but the most determined of visitors. This is Tay-Tay's place, so I feel like we're gonna go for the great acoustics. And last one, I guess we go with something for the kiddos. Let's say Child's Play or Good Schools. Kids seem to get higher grades and usually do better at their homework. Let's do this one because it's going to be really, really rough not having our kids be able to go to school. So let's kind of beef them up from there. Okay? Guys, we've got 2 nights. We've got tonight and tomorrow night to make this the best bunker that we can off the grid. I think I'm going to go ahead and actually, yeah. So here's our off-the-grid options. Let's get just a little bit of lighting going so before we, we'll put some tile down. We'll make it look real nice. We'll make it look real nice. We've got 387K, y'all. we've got a nice opportunity for a luxury 100 tile bunker here. I mean, oh my gosh. What about you? This is a little bit better. I do love these, but there's so little lighting that they provide. I mean, we're talking about lighting this whole place with candles, y'all. Let's go with, ooh, that torch. I think we're gonna go with some rustic chandeliers. That seems really fancy. Really bunker bougie, if you will. Alright. I am gonna put them in the bathrooms too. Nope, we're not. We're gonna just do like big main room chandeliers. That's what we're gonna do. Sorry guys, I'm like really undecided. Sorry, not sorry. We got some big decisions to make here. Okay? We're determining several rotations. And this is Tay-Tay's place. Tay-Tay and Barbie. We've got a coven living here. We've got 3 spellcasters. Glenda, remember, Glenda was a last minute stowaway. Alright, I'm gonna do the same flooring throughout. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to do a tile or a wood. Maybe a stone, since we are underground. Guys, do we have marble? Can we go there? Can we be kind of goofy with this? I don't feel like it's super inappropriate to be a little goofy. We have a ridiculous amount of money. Marble is a type of stone, right? Yeah. Ooh. Oh. See, I don't like that bit. This looks really nice. This looks very nice, too. So the other ones will have... yeah, these tile-y ones. Alright, there's our bathrooms. Guys, we're at 2 bathrooms, okay? Who has 2 bathrooms and 3 bedrooms in a bunker? I mean, yeah, this is a really kind of tight space. To be accompanying, I mean, this is our entire living space. This is where everyone spends all of their time. Alright, so last ones. Go with this. Alright, so lighting wise, let me just put a couple of well, you guys. Alright, so maybe I'm going to put these in here for now. While we build, and then we'll swap it up. I like that these ones aren't colored. Candles. They seem... I know that I wasn't exactly going for something simpler for Tay-Tay's house, but... Okay. Wow, that really brightened things up down here. Makes it look a little less dreary. All right, let's look at the different wall options. Oh, 100% Laura Michelle. I'm not keeping this lighting. I want to get some, I want to see what the walls are going to look like. I kind of want to figure that bit out. And then I'm definitely going to change. I might keep these ones, but all of the other lighting I'm thinking is going to change completely, for sure. I might even switch these up whenever, because I don't know exactly where I want to put my kitchen. How are we going to get down here? Am I going to put, like, just a ladder right here? A ladder to the surface? I mean, that's probably... Oh, wait, no. I said earlier, we have a baby. So I kind of want them to be able to walk down. Maybe walk down one side or the other. Maybe even if I had a stairwell in the center, I'd have, like, a kitchen on one side, living on the other, and, like, the stairwell's kind of like a divider. Ooh, that could... Hey, Peachy! That could work, guys. That could work. Okay, let's keep it going here. Creative juices. I've got them going. They're moving right now. I've got all of these ideas. All right, rock and stone. Do we want to go stone underground for our walls down here? I mean, this is a bunker we're making. We want it to be strong. We want to feel safe. I mean, it does feel super closed inlet this way. Maybe if I do just, like, the exteriors. Exterior walls in stone. Ooh, I like that idea. Is this the stone I want? Really debating. I think so. Alright, exteriors. Oh my, this whole room. Pretty much. I like the idea of it being wallpaper too, as opposed to paint, because it looks like, we've covered up the stone. Okay, some of these, let's be honest, I've never seen them because I never look at our new stuff with all of these new packs that we get. So I'm looking at some of this, so I'm like, oh, wow, when did I get this? Wouldn't this be interesting? You kind of feel like, I know this was done in a hurry, so I've got to keep that in mind that, you know, maybe they didn't have years and years and years to build this and really think about construction, how they wanted it to be done. What else would you do with no computer or TV or phone? You'd paint the walls. Maybe that's what happened. It's not a bad thought. Hello there, Trey. Maybe I will go with that one. It was pretty interesting. Did I see this? No, that's a no. And then in the other rooms, can I just do... I wish that there was a... like a white or an off-white with a black. See how it has the black trim? Do you think maybe one of the bedrooms would be... Nah. Nah. I don't. I look at this, I kind of wish that I would have gone with the darker bricks. I want to go with the plain white. It is what it is. I'm sorry, guys. It just looks better to me. Oh no. Okay. Let's get some doorways. And by doorways, I don't know that I'm really going to do like full on doorways. I think I'm going to do, I'll do pretty much doors for like the bathrooms, but I kind of want to just use archways otherwise. Hi, Rubicon. Kind of just make it look like it's 2 closet doors. Ooh, I haven't seen you. Short. That's a pretty... Oh. That's interesting. Are you tall? Nope, there's not a white one. You're a tall door. Okay, now we need 3 nice archways for our little bedroom spaces. Really wish this was black. Ooh, that's right about the same height. Perfect. Okay, that works. It is a double, but hang on, let me just see if there's... Ooh, you guys, this is kind of cool looking. It totally makes it, it gives you the appearance that it would close off for privacy. Well, I think I might use that. That's pretty cool. I really was looking for a single. Too short. Too short. Well, I guess you would work. Kind of boring, but I have to think about size. I have to think about the fact that we are very limited on space. Maybe I'll do it over on this side only. Where is that? Cool. Right here. Oh, that is not black. Is this actually black? Okay. All right, guys. So we have our baseline. Let's go ahead and get stairs. I don't know how this is going to work out, but we'll see. I really don't want to make it too wide, so if we go over here instead, I still think that we'll be able to utilize so if I'm thinking if I put this right here, I'll probably have the kitchen over here to the right-hand side, kind of using like maybe even the area underneath the stairwell. Some lava steps. No. The Stairs of Ruin. I don't like that. Am I going to keep the stairs or am I going to delete them? Well, so here's the thing is I'm wondering if, you know, if I add them initially, if I go ahead and delete them once we go ahead and get started playing. Or, you know, quite frankly, I could just teleport everyone in. Let's do that. Let's teleport everyone in and see how that goes. If I have to add them, I'll add them, but I'm gonna go without for now. I'll try to make sure that I leave appropriate space. I just don't know how I would want to do it. Golly, they hadn't thought of that. I had not thought of that. How are they going to pay their bills? So, if I just get one of the ones that goes on the door or on the wall, it should be fine, right? Okay, it'll be fine. Can't I put the stairs just outside the house with just a door and delete them when the family is in?
Susur. 2 years as new challenge begins. Happy first day of After Challenge, Joe.
Thank you so much, Skitty. Happy 2 years, my friend. And I am so excited. We are building our first bunker right now. We are in the midst of it. Really do appreciate that so much. So how would I go about this? Snowy Escape has a wall mailbox too. Okay, excellent. Oh, so there's a few packs now. Oh, no worries, Skitty. So we've got, this week is going to be building week. We've got tonight and tomorrow night to focus on getting Tay-Tay and her big old family's entire bunker built. We've already gone to their house, collected all of the personal belongings, and here we are in Strangerville. So how do I do this? Oh, you know what? I'm afraid that if I do, it's going to end up adding another tile, right? I would start by putting a door in, then connecting the stairs to the door like a walk-up. Okay. Let's see how that goes. It allows me to place a door. Nope. Nothing. technically could. I mean, I definitely have space still, too, that if I wanted to, I could easily still add stairs. Let's just add stairs. Good grief, Joe. I just hate how, look at how it makes it dark. Why does it do that? Why has it done that? Because of this access to the outside? If I wall this in, is this going to be considered tiles? How tall are these? Oh my goodness. These walls are so tall. Guys, it did not make it. The game has, for some reason, not considered this. I have to build a ceiling on the room. Oh. What's going on here? Seems to be the issue. Building is so dang hard. It is, cat lady. Dry box to place. This is the most ridiculous looking box you've ever seen on a lot, but here we are, guys. Here we are. What? How do we even make this look inconspicuous? How do I make this look? I didn't expect it to look so dumb, but it does. This looks ridiculous. You can make walls without making the room. Hang on. You can make walls without making the room to make a bigger shed. I cannot. Cannot. At least, guys, we're going to be playing underground, okay? We're going to be underground. Pick up the wall and move it. Well, what the heck? So it doesn't like me moving that last tile. Oh, I know what I gotta do. I know what I gotta do. I'm sorry. I'm just being silly here. So I gotta make this guy 2 longer. Put it here. Then go like this. Okay. Nope, I guess I do want those down. This still looks so silly. Still not a fan. Still definitely not a fan. But we're not building above ground. We're not focusing anything above ground, you guys. So we're just gonna put our same masonry. Okay. All right, that's what I needed. Let's do what we love to do. Let's make a kitchen. I love to make a kitchen, and Tay-Tay, her last house had a beautiful kitchen. It was the best. Also, drag the basement down like the fountain to stop clicking in the grass. Drag it down. Like the foundation. Which one is it? Is it this one? I did it! Okay, kitchen. Good grief, guys. We're an hour in, but we're finally starting on this kitchen. So how are these things even functional off the grid? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining. I just don't understand why some are and some are not. Got this whole country charm setup that we could go for. What's our accent color going to be down here, y'all? Red. Kind of like the idea of red. I don't want brown. We can make this place look really cute with red. Have I thought about adding the volcano and or earthquake lot challenge? What do those ones do, Laura? The volcano shakes the camera. Hello there, hot dog, and yes, yes it is. We have gotten underway. Officially. Officially. Oh, the earthquakes. Oh yeah, that came with the Sulani pack, didn't it? So we've got a couple of tubs that work off the grid, a couple. Very limited, guys. Very limited. But you know, the fact that we've got stuff that's going to work off the grid. That's a big deal. Oh, the volcano was the one that came with island living. Earthquakes came with city living. Gotcha. So I think I'm going to have one of the bathrooms have a shower, the other one just have a shower tub. That's the thought. Hate the color swatches on that. Not a fan. Yeah, I think I'm going to still have the same toilet, the same tub, but this one is going to have a black shower in it. Or the same toilet and the same sink. But this one's going to have, you know, a little extra storage shelf. I think that's what I'm going to do in here. It's for aesthetic. Quite frankly, it's not even going to be accessible because it's going to be in this corner over here. But that's what I want to do. Hey there, Wells! Alright, so, what is this one called? So, there's the geothermal one. Natural well. Wait, you said it was a challenge. Volcanic activity. Excuse me. This lot is near an active volcano. Beware of earthquakes, steam vents, and occasional lava bombs. And then there's Quake Zone that came with City Living. It says occasionally there's a minor tremor here. Probably nothing to worry about. What do they do? Hello there, Mr. Dave. Happy new challenge night. All right, where is the... We've got a couple of... Yeah, here's their different bathroom shelves. I need to find a nice storage shelf. Nope, I don't like any of those colors. All right. We're gonna find a shelf that I'm okay with. I need to be able to place, see, this is kind of what I was going for, like the thought process there. Ooh, I might actually put that under the stairs here. Oh, that might be happening, y'all. I hope I'm surviving the cold where I live. Oh boy, just barely. It's been brutal. But in all reality, we are perfectly fine. Yeah, we're totally fine. But it has been so cold. I left work early yesterday. We left before lunchtime because it was snowing in Florida. And then today was completely snowed out. I stayed home today. Oh, gotcha, Laura. Guns, hello there. Hi, Raiders. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing awesome tonight. Hi, everyone. I'm Joe. So nice to have you here, Guns. I hope you had a lovely stream tonight. Welcome, new friends. I'm Joe. It's so nice to meet you. We are just starting a brand new challenge that I wrote and created tonight. We are beginning. Here, I'm going to go ahead and link it in here just in case anyone is interested. I'm calling it simply the After Challenge. Oh no, my shout out link broke again. Good grief. Chobot. I don't know why it does that. I don't know why it does that. But hello there, everyone. Welcome in. So, in the beginning of our brand new challenge, we're doing a build week this week because our challenge is taking us underground. I've just finished 1970 in our Decades Challenge, and I'm over it now. Like, I love the Decades Challenge. I've been looking for an excuse to go back in time or just a way to make it more challenging, because once you get to the 1970s, it's not really that hard anymore. You don't really face near the same adversity as you did getting to that point. So I created this challenge. It's nothing to do with the decades. It's totally something of its own, but that's what I'm transitioning to with all of my same households that I've been playing for the past, golly, 2 full years. 2 full years. We started in 1890, ended in 1980, and have transitioned now to where we are here. And I'm looking for a cute little shelf to emulate where we're going to keep some extra storage. Here in our bathroom here. I guess I'll go with something like this. This isn't terrible. Oh, you've been doing it for a long while. Yes, it has been. So I'm pretty darn attached to these families. We have 7 households that I have been rotating through. And, I mean, at this point, gosh, we've probably had close to 50 Sims die throughout this time frame. I've got some mad looking family trees. They are awesome. So I'm just not, I don't want to let that go. I'm very attached. An underground bunker with 2 bathrooms? How luxurious. I know. It's Tay Tay. We start our rotation with Taylor Swift's house. She's had a daughter named Barbie, and I mean, she's bougie. She's sold a lot of music in her career. She's our wealthiest household. I'm looking for some bathroom rugs. Something I really I would desire some additional options there. What about you? Actually, I'm going to go with you here. And then you. Actually, no. Let's turn you. So you can use it as you're stepping out of the tub, or when you're sitting at the toilet. Does that work? This is kind of a bum deal right here. Got nothing for you. Just jump out of the shower and jump onto that rug over there. It's fine. Okay, we've got 2 bathrooms. I need to get some lighting in here because these chandeliers are not... They're not following the aesthetic we're going for. Also, how in the heck did we manage... Because we managed... But how did we manage to get these mirrors into the stone walls? But we managed. Okay, back to off-the-grid lighting. Woo-wee, it's dark. So we've got some chalices that do nothing. Got some fire starters. Burning them. Ooh, we got an oil lamp we can set on the sink. I haven't quite figured out the aesthetic you're going for in here yet. Yeah, I know. Oh, the lot is off the grid. Yes. When we go under all of our 7 bunkers, at least for the first rotation, are going to be off the grid unless I have a sim in that household that's currently level 10 handiness skill. With level 10 handiness skill, you can have windmills up above ground, but only at level 10. So it's definitely adding a whole nother level to the challenge. Guys, the lighting is really hard. Like it feels like super cheat mode to just do the chandeliers everywhere. But we're gonna have to do something. You're gonna burn your hair off. Oh, oh, I am a little bit through. There we go. I don't know what to do about this. Let's go ahead and give it a save. I don't know what that means. So I can put a candle on the wall, but they're so dim. There's like nothing to them, cat lady. Look at this. This is what happens when I put a candle on the wall. Here's an option. Here's an option. Ooh. I guess this one is a little bit better. Yep, that's what I'm thinking. So I'll go ahead and get rid of this guy then. That's what I'll do these candles in here. Okay. Are we okay with that? I'm alright with that, I think. Okay, we officially have 2 bathrooms done. Where was that shelf? There was a nice storage shelf that I was like, ooh, I really want that underneath my stairs. There it is. Oh no, you can still see it. Oh, just barely. You know what? I think that'll be alright. I think that'll be alright. We've got it there just for, you know, visuals. Anyways. I'm just gonna have this one wall for our kitchen space. Ooh, I haven't used this one yet. This looks nice. Now, I'm pretty sure this pack came with uppers. Yes, it did. How am I gonna empty the trash? What I'm gonna have to do is have someone rummage. I'm just gonna have someone rummage in it, cat lady. And then I'll have one of those, I'll have an outdoor trash can. That's what I'll do, actually. Like one of these guys. Oh, it does. I see that. Fancy. I feel like it's too cheap to put it here because it's so convenient. And yet, here I am. Nah, I can't do that. It was so convenient, though. Okay. Appliance-wise, this is an off-the-grid house. We also have a terrible chance of sickness. Just because it's my Sims. They're always sickies. So if we're gonna be looking at what goes on the counters, I need one for prep. I've got one for tea. Do I also get the mixer? Ooh, great idea, the apartment trash chute. That's a great idea. I'm kind of thinking I go ahead and get the mixer because of the fact that even though we're off the grid initially, they're not hoping to always be off the grid type deal. Well, hey, Jersey. There we go. All right, let's get some seating. Doing my very best to stay warm, my friend. How are you doing? No, it won't, Laura Michelle. It totally won't. But they're thinking ahead. They don't realize that they're going to be completely without power, you know? So they're just like trying to plan ahead and prepare for every possibility. And then lo and behold, eventually we'll get some power going. And then once we've got the power going, it's gravy. Exactly, Skitty. Exactly. Not everyone has the luxuries of Tay-Tay. I figure, you know, it's kind of nice that we start with her household because of the fact that she's got some wealth and we can have her place be sort of bougie. Like tablecloths? What? Who had time to pack tablecloths? Tay-Tay did. Okay. How am I liking the snow? I did not step a foot outside today. Didn't even consider it, really. It's beautiful, you know, of course. It's really pretty. I like watching it melt. That was nice. Our street looks nice and clear, even though they never got to plow through it. Is having chandeliers in an apocalypse bunker a rich person thing? 1000%. Yes, hot dog. And, you know, like, so the chandeliers currently, they're likely not all going to be staying. It's kind of more, as of right now, for light. Just to be able to see what the heck we're doing. I'm gonna just go with 4, I think, for now, so that we've got some mobility around here, even though we have 6 people living here. I'm also thinking ahead because I probably want to put something right here. Okay, so let's get ourselves a snail mail box. We've got this. And then, where is the trash chute? Aha! Okay, there we go, guys. So we've got mail and trash right there. Never in a million years would you think snow in Florida, Texas, and Louisiana. I know. Some of the pictures were wild, right? Guys, we have to have space for small animals down here, too. Do you realize that? If I was to put a chicken coop, how's this gonna go? Are we about to shed ourselves of chickens in this home? We might not have space for them unless we do this as an animal room instead of a bedroom. What do you guys think of that idea? And then we'd have to have just like a bunk beds or sleeping bags. Guys, to what degree? Let's get a set of bunk beds for sure. This is Tay-Tay's family. Where is, there it is. Part of me is tempted to put it like this. And then have a table there or a little desk. don't know that a desk will work. Too tall. I want to be able to put a candle. I gotta be able to place a light. Can I place a light there? Guys, are we gonna burn this house down? Are we gonna burn this bunker down? I fear for what is to come. That is way too modern. Maybe if I go like something like this and it looks like it's a dresser, you know, it looks like it's got some storage in it. That'll pass. I just think that of all of the bunkers that we're about to be building over the next few weeks, next several weeks, to be honest, Tay-Tay's is going to be the nicest. It's going to be the, as I mentioned, the bougiest. I don't think I'm going to use an accent color. We go with, like I said, I'm going to go with red out in the other room. Maybe we do plants in here. Definitely no drawers in there. But I could put... Let's see here. You... I can't believe it's snowing in Florida, not Tennessee. I'm salty. Don't be. Don't be at all. It's awful. We have nothing that we can do with it. I mean, it just shut our entire city down. The whole city. Oh, I gotta go off the grid. Oh, I hope not. We're gonna have to play test it, Laura Michelle. We'll find out. We will find out. Ooh, that's kind of bright. This really helps to light things up. They've also got some light coming from all of these chandeliers out here. They're not going to be staying, though. All right, let's also get... Okay, so we've got some nice lighting in here. We're gonna have to figure out, guys, here's some of the things that concern me. Here's some of the things that I'm nervous about. First of all, we have a dog. And somewhere, all the way in the back of the lot, we have a baby. Yeah. We have a baby object here. Now, said baby object will be aging up basically immediately, but then we're going to have an infant. And then we're going to have a toddler. And there's a lot of skills associated with aging them up. So yeah, I'm a little nervous about where I'm going to fit all of this stuff. Especially if this is going to have to be like a room for animals. So I've got a bed for 2 people. I got 3 more that need beds. Do I just have like the family share? Do we go that route, you guys? Or do they survive without milk and eggs? And we just use this bedroom. So I think Barbie and Betty are going to share this room. Eventually we'll probably have Franny in there too. Isn't there another really cute bed? Oof, energy 4. Since there's no door, what about a curtain doorway? I love that idea. Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna put these beds right here. That gives me more room. Definitely gives me more room at the back of the bedroom. So we're gonna have to put something back there, like, you know, we've also got spellcasters here. You know, we've got to figure out a way. Nice tiny house. Thanks, Wills. All right, what are we going to put back here? Are we going to put a desk? I think I'm gonna, this is what I'm gonna do, guys. I'm gonna put a desk, and I'm also gonna put the One of them is, I think Barbie is into gemology. So if I can, I'm going to fit the gemology thingamajig back here. Man, I wish that I had room for a desk that has drawers, so it makes, again, gives me the aesthetic. That there's like a dresser of sorts, even though there's not. You. Okay, so we've got that. Where is the gemology? And I'm hoping that it has the same color. Where is that? Is it in creative? Here it is. Oh my goodness gracious. This thing is huge. Okay, so if I put it just simply right here, technically I think this could still work just without the desk. I might have room for that elsewhere still. All right. From a lighting perspective, I think I have room for the torches. Do we do a nice hanging lantern like this? This could work. That doesn't look playable to you? Oh, I hope it will be. It'll be another one of those things that we'll have to play test. So we now have two things that we don't know if it's going to work. One, this table right here with this bed. Two, the gemology. I'm hopeful. I really need to put a candle on the wall so that this person up here has some sort of lighting. Did I move the mailbox and the trash that it's not overlapping each other? No. Is this not going to work? Is this another thing we have to play test? Do I have another item that we've got to play test? Seems I do. It seems I do. Man, I do hope this is gonna work. The mailboxes are super touchy. Oof. We'll have to see. Okay, I've got room for 4 people. I think Glinda and Barbie. Brendan and Betty. Or Betty and Brendan, however. Barbie and then the baby. Oh, that's okay, Sarah. I'm alright with that part. It's kind of wild, but I'm thinking I'm gonna get Barbie a single bed. Guys, do I get her a single bed or do I get her a double bed and push it up against the corner? Very unusual for me to push a bed up against a corner, but I think I'm gonna try it out. That's what I'm saying, cat lady. Even if we're not gonna be able to go anywhere or see anyone or anything for the next couple of rotations in game, doesn't mean it's like gonna be like this forever and ever. Okay, so there we go. Now let's go ahead and get a end table. Or no. Let's get her, we'll put a desk in here. Way too modern looking. Just doesn't look right. I love the look of this desk. I really do. Okay. Got her nice comfy chair to go at her desk. And then this is going to be baby stuff. And then we got to get a candle and an end table. There we go. This one's good. So now we're going to have to get our little infant thing. Have a great night, cat lady. Yes, I will be back tomorrow night. Welcome back, Skitty. Just placing our little infant thingy. I feel as though, man, I just put this here. And I'm gonna now put it over here in this other corner. I'm terrible and I always keep my baby in the corner. But it is what it is. Okay, so I feel like I need to prep and already get our toddler stuff. So we need to grab this adorable toddler bed. Oh my gosh, it's so stinking cute. It matches our mama's stuff so nicely. And then we need to grab a little potty seat. Can I make this work? Guys, would this work? Even if I just set it there for now, and then whenever I actually have a toddler, I can move it. It just seems like, you know, I'm not going to put that right in front of the bed right now. It just seems strange. Okay, let's get ourselves some blocks. And we're going to grab a stuffed animal. Oh my gosh, we have a new one. I didn't even see this creepy thing. Well, I didn't remember it at least. Okay. We got baby stuff. Cool. Let's get some lighting going in here. Part of me did feel like that was fair to use because she is a spellcaster, but then I couldn't put anything up here. And I'd like to be able to utilize this desk space for something brighter than that. Come on. What activities will they have down there? A journal might be a nice thing to add. Absolutely, Skitty. Have a great night, Mr. Dave. Hope to see you tomorrow, my friend. So, knitting, cross-stitching, a journal is a great idea. Reading. I definitely think that we should get a journal. I love that idea. These candles are huge. Okay, so... just trying to decide what I can get that actually works well in this room from a lighting perspective. It's not much does much. Let me get this guy. Mm-hmm. Yep. What other things can you think of that maybe don't necessarily take up a ton of space that tend to be like fun, skill building? Alright, is that enough lighting in there? Not necessarily just yet. Let's get a couple of these. There we go. Have I seen the movie Blast from the Past? I don't know that I have, Skitty. Why do you ask? Oh, guys, let's get a, one of these guys. I feel like someone is going to have to be working on handiness. I'm looking at you, Brendan. I'm looking at you, bud. It's required research for this challenge. Okay, Blast from the Past movie. I mean, I feel like some of the, if you want to consider it research that I've done, would be like, you know, I've watched Fallout. I'm thinking like living in a bunker or, you know, away from civilization for long periods of time. We've got to make sure we've got storage for our nectar, you know? Priorities. All right, for now, baby, you're just going to go next to the table. Actually, you're just literally going to go out in the open right here because I can't really place anything right here. The reason for this, guys, we need to be able to grow. We have to think about, you know, we're limited on space. And I know that we've got a lot of we've got a lot of harvestables that we're coming underground with, but, you know, it's a finite supply, so we have to be considerate of that. What, Sarah? Oh my gosh, that does sound familiar, Skitty. That sounds familiar. I can't help but wonder if I have seen it. Oh gosh, Sarah. Dang meat walls. Ooh, I guess we could get an easel. That might be something that would be appropriate for down here. We could set it up next to the little handiness thing, the little you craft your woodwork and you paint, maybe. We have no seating, like living room style seating. I feel like this is a pretty good spot for tonight, you guys. I feel like we did pretty well in our first stream of the challenge. In case anyone hasn't had an opportunity and is interested in reading, is there a bookcase? No. That's something that whether we get a pile of books, we need a bookcase, we need a journal. We need some sort of seating. I might even move these guys over here and have something like, you know, maybe a love seat or something right here. There you go, Laura Michelle. That's the one. We'll get that group of books. I think so, Skitty, because I think that I think I'm going to have to, just from a gameplay perspective, so that they don't mosey upstairs. Okay. So guys, let's go ahead and end it there. We will pick this up tomorrow night. Same time, same place. Maybe, perhaps, we'll even get to dive in to a bit of our gameplay. We'll go through the rule set, all that good stuff again tomorrow night so that we make sure that we're brushed up and ready to go for it. We might have some time, I don't know. If we don't get into gameplay, we'll have time to clutter. We'll see. Thanks so much, you guys, for hanging out tonight. I really do appreciate. Really, really do appreciate you so much. Ooh, that's a great idea too, Lara. Please come back tomorrow night and remind me of that in case I don't remember. You guys are here to help me stay accountable to it. Help me remember all of these things that we still need to place for tomorrow before we actually get going with this challenge. I'll see you tomorrow night, friends. Thanks so much. Bye, everyone.